Welcome back. We just seem to have a lot of matches today, and the last one is upon us. It is going to be Brazil versus Czechoslovakia. And this is, so Brazil, famously a quite strong team. The 12th seed was a little surprising when I first saw it. But yeah, I'm interested to see how Czechoslovakia is going to try and counter their many strengths on this slightly lower level pool. But yeah, it's one key, so anything can happen. Right now, I'm just seeing two Czechoslovakian players. So who knows what the Brazilian team is. Hopefully they show up. I think Brazil, the player, did mention that they were going to be a little late. We do have the little doomsday clock in chat. Once that runs out, it will be a win by default for Czechoslovakia, but I do think it won't get to that point because we do have Pluko, who is a Brazilian player, and Brazil is also coming. And it also seems like we have at most one warm-up, because Czechoslovakia does not have a warm-up.
Sorry doesn't make her pain go away. Doesn't make her forget. What can I do to make you stop suffering?
Okay, so it seems we are getting the rolls in early, and Brazil will win. Quite convincingly. Czechoslovakia trying their hardest with a 4. And speed, once again, just getting slammed against the wall. It is gone. And Ellen too. So the good news is we don't have to watch Ellen 2 be played. This is really a win for everyone. Oh, and I guess we also just don't have any warm-ups. Now, is anyone aside from Bluco from the Brazilian team present? I think I saw Warp Zoned in chat earlier. Their timer is pretty close to running out though, for the pick. I have 1 more minute. So if they don't want a randomized pick, they should probably choose something. Oh, there's hybrid free. Just in time. Which is gonna be Flame Fetish, the other 4-minute map. Great. So that makes sense. I think Bluco was in for the Ellens and hybrids in the qualifier, if I recall correctly. So if it's gonna be them and another player, then yeah, that makes sense. Never mind, I lied. It was Silly Fangirl in Brazil for Ellen and hybrid. Alright, it does seem like there is Warp Zone in Bluco. So Brazil has a team. They have players. Alright, we are getting into it. Map number 1, Flame Fetish. Very long map, very difficult map. And Brazil sorta playing with a nerfed lineup, kinda. So this will be interesting. with Czechoslovakia being in an early lead. And with more misses, that lead is gonna stay. Oh, but grill roasted, that was a pretty huge miss. Right up the long LN. But Brazil doesn't have much of a combo to capitalize on that miss. Warpzone does seem to struggle a bit on the LN part of this map, and also the bursts, but still holding an S rank. Ooh, only one person missing on that burst, which is the hardest part of the map, I would say. Between all the LNs. But overall, mainly off of that 99 from Grill Roasted, Czechoslovakia is holding a very comfortable lead. Also, I think I will refer to them as just CS from now on, just to avoid having to say Czechoslovakia every time. But yeah, 100k lead is very huge, especially on a long map like this. Oh, and Warp Zone dropping below the S rank. And yeah, there is not much to say as the map comes to a close. Grill Rosa really teetering on that 99, as well as Warp Zone with the 95, but I feel like both of them aren't gonna get it. Warp Zone with a 94.99. That's the second time this has happened today. That will be CS with the first point. Definitely not Brazil, like the chat says. But we do get SV next. Coming straight out from CS. Maybe trying to capitalize on the main players from Brazil not being there. So they're picking fast. But SV is an interesting map to pick, since SV in qualifiers was actually played by Warp Zone and Pluko, so I would guess they are the main SV players for Brazil. Oh, and Brazil is here. The player. So we're just fixing some colors and team slots in the lobby, and then we'll be getting right into SV. Which in and of itself will be a very short map. And it does seem like Brazil will actually be playing the SV map. Okay, I think only Pluko is ghost stepping this one. Ooh, Brazil. Finding some difficulties on some of the more tricky parts in this SV map. Their accuracy being about 1% lower than the rest of the lobby. Pluko on the other end doing very well. Currently having the highest score in the lobby. Oh, and Brazil actually missing. The ending LNs, I don't think they can change anything. And that'll be another point for CS. With a double full combo. But Pluko taking the highest score in the lobby. With a very strong 986k. So now it'll be Brazil's first pick with Brazil in the lobby. So I assume they will go for something maybe a bit harder. Something like maybe lobso or burnt rice. Oh, they go for monochrome butterfly. A little on the easier side, but still a fairly difficult rice. Now, rice were actually Brazil's lowest scores in the qualifiers. Which is just to say that their LN and hybrid were so much better. Like, their rice was not bad. But yeah, here we go. This is another fairly long one. So quite easy to choke on, but the act requirement isn't as high, and well, the density, it's got some triplets. Brazil does pick up an early 200 though, which is gonna hurt a bit. But it does seem like raw pick did trade that. So right now it's just the ratio difference between grill, roasted, and Fluco that is separating the two teams. Did Brazil just hit another 200? I wasn't looking. Brazil is hitting very late. Meanwhile, Fluco is hitting very early. Yeah, so far Brazil definitely not winning in the act department. Everyone survives the stream. In fact, they all hit it quite comfortably. So halfway through the map, it will be a 10,000 point lead to CS, but there's still a lot of map to go. There's still a lot of missed potential, especially with some of the little streams coming up. not tripping anyone up yet. I think there might be like one little stream left, but it's looking a little grim for Brazil. Yeah, the lead is just growing. Oh, and there wasn't even a stream left. And that's gonna be a V1 double S from Grill Roasted and Peluco. It was just the difference in AC between Philip and Brazil. Which is gonna put CS up 3-0. So Brazil have to be careful, because now they have to break 2 picks and also win all of their remaining picks if they want to win. So if you're on the Czechoslovakia team right now, I think we're pretty chuffed. But the job's not done. We still have to win 2 maps. And they pick one of the densest in the pool. Interesting. Again, this is joke 1, so OD is going to be kind of crazy. It's up there at 9. So accuracy is going to be especially hard on this one. So Brazil's kind of got to lock in. But off to a good start. Brazil actually leading in AC for once, but there is a miss from Brazil, which is already not very great for them. But if there is miss potential on any map, it's probably this one. Because there's a lot of longer patterns in this. A lot of streaming to be done. In fact, Brazil is actually winning it back on the accuracy. The lead is slowly shifting. Flip Ropic just mostly dropping AC. Still holding the combo though, which is keeping them in it for now, but here's the longer streams, which is gonna be Brazil's last chance to take it back. But everyone V1 double S's it, and while Ropik was picking up a lot of regular 300s there, it was not enough. It ends with a 6k point lead. Mostly just off that Brazil miss in the beginning. And it's looking very scary for Brazil right now. They are at the risk of being eliminated from the entire tournament in round of 24. And they've lost on just about any kind of map so far. Or I guess you can also say that CS has won on any kind of map. So I'm really not sure what they would pick. Alright, so they do pick LN1, which is the easier of the two LNs. So let's see how that goes. Because I don't have much to go off. Since they did lose the last 4 points, but they could just suddenly lock in. You never know. So far it's really even. Oh, but Pluko with a very early miss. That is not good at all if you're Brazil. This is a little under 3 minutes, so there is some time to work with, but that is it is tough to claw back from a 20k point lead deficit. There's one little part that they can hope to make up points in, which is the long 1/3 burst that usually tends to catch at least one person off guard. And this is where it is, but Flip Ropik actually missing before it. And there's the 1/3, and nobody's struggling on it at all. But maybe Brazil can do something with that miss from Ropik. It is slowly shifting over, but there is not a lot of map left. So I think they need something else from Czechoslovakia to win this. Ah, but is Brazil dropping some slight hack? Looks like it's gonna be at 10k. And that is going to be Czechoslovakia winning 5-0 with a sweep, eliminating Brazil in the round of 24. Who could have expected that? Well, looks like we'll have to say goodbye to our dear Brazilian team. But congratulations to Czechoslovakia for moving on. Well deserved. And they will move on to face the UK. So that should be an exciting match as well. But yeah, that's it for all the matches this week. I don't know when this will happen, but I think you can expect it sometime today, probably. So yeah, stay tuned for the Wheel of Fortune or Unfortune, however it may turn out. And until then, laters.